right now.
Okay. So with this temporary lease back, this is just an agreement that you have with the buyer to stay in the property for a certain amount of time. They put the deposit amount down. I'm sure they already went over that with you.
Okay, but they didn't go with no. Okay, yeah, they're paying it.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is she has it right here, highlight it where she wants you to initial.
Oh,
So she wants you to initial here. But I'm gonna have you do it like in blue ink as well, just like fresh signatures.
okay.
And it looks like you probably did that when you did your contract for sale.
But I don't know if this was let me see what does the holding over mean?
Let me see.
Let me
Those are
get
probably
that.
just adjustments, and that's probably why she has it where she wants you to initial.
I guess a bit of both, actually. I can't seem to help myself.
On my account, I would never.
Oh,
I've been
no.
with Bank of America forever.
Oh no. Okay, so the holding over just means that because you're doing a temporary lease, you have to you have to get out of the property by a certain time. That's all it's just saying, that you're staying here temporarily.
I mean,
So whatever
my
the
nephew, like it said, they're giving him 6 months.
so July 22nd is the last day that you
Yeah,
can possess the
that they-
property. Yeah. So it just says that you got to be out of here. All your possessions, you and the possessions.
Okay.
And that's all the additions. So like where she crossed out that information, you just have to initial and acknowledge that that was crossed out.
Oh, okay. I was just looking to see if it was crossed out when they had made a sign.
The contract.
Yeah. I'm not so trustworthy no more.
No, I understand. I get it. Sometimes these investors will.
Yeah, and see, it wasn't crossed out on mine.
So yeah, that's the change. So that since they made that adjustment, you just have to acknowledge that adjustment.
Created to satisfy a cat's craving for meat.
Leave.
Feed your cat's wild spirit with wilderness.
My name's Paula, and I'm a franchisee with Domino's. I started working part-time at 17 and worked my way up to owning and operating 2 stores by 27. 95% of our franchisees started out as delivery drivers or store employees, and you could too. Apply to your local Domino's today.
People everywhere living with type 2 diabetes are waking up to what's possible.
I need to call them because I don't want him to have to pay anything. Hopefully he'll be out of there in 6 months, but
No, you're
they
only.
had 0 here, and then here you see
Let me see.
what I signed for and what they
What does it
it
say?
says tenant shall pay 0 per day during the period of any possession after termination as damages, in addition to any other remedies to which landlord is entitled.
Okay, so that's where they're making adjustments. So that's where she's changed. That's where they.
But
That's
they
where they
didn't
amended.
tell me.
Okay,
I
so
mean, he should. It's saying. It said that he shouldn't have to pay anything.
no, you're gonna. So this is your term right here. So tenant should pay to landlord as a rental $0 per month, excluding the day of closing and funding. So you're not paying anything. They're gonna hold $5,000 back. And if you're not out of the property by the day that your termination date, then they're going to keep the $5,000 deposit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's but
So they'll keep the 5,000.
if that deposit, because it's a deposit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hopefully he'll be out by then.
Yeah, it's just they call it a lease back, and it's just a temporary solution to give you time to move out and do everything. All right, so you'll just. Oh, I'm sorry. You're going to use
Let me
blue.
make a copy of this before I sign.
Okay, no problem.
I'm not so trustworthy no more.
No, I understand. I get it. Sometimes these investors will.
Yeah, and see, it wasn't crossed out on mine.
So yeah, that's the change. So that since they made.
So, hello? Okay, so what I can't understand is why it was crossed out.
Oh, okay. So Miss Linda, that's my fault. I called up because we agreed to 6 months. And anything after that, that's all it was. I just have to call it off.
No, but I mean, it's why why is it not all right left alone like it was in the original, on my original copy?
That's what I'm saying. I take that out just so there's no discrepancies at all. That's all.
Is that a title company requirement? It's just something to kind of help her understand why the contract was changed.
Rome wasn't built in a day, and nor did it collapse that fast.
Yeah,
That's the notary was trying to.
So on the amendment of the contract or the contract change, she just wants to know why was it changed, and did the maybe the title company require you to change it or adjust it so that way there's no discrepancies.
Hello.
Yeah, so your nephew's still gonna be there. He's got 6 months to stay there. That was the biggest thing, and that's still in place.
So your nephew can still stay for 6 months. There's still a $5,000 deposit. Oh, okay. So let me just make sure she understands. Your nephew can still stay here for 6 months on the lease back. They're still gonna hold a $5,000 deposit.
Okay.
That deposit is not going to be released until your nephew moves out after 6 months.
Okay, I understood that.
Okay, so that's so what you crossed out here is saying that you had to cross it out because it only applies to 6 months, and this what you crossed out implies longer than 6 months. Is that this is
No, it's good. I'm sorry. Right now I'm signing too.
okay? All right. So I just want to make sure she feels comfortable. And then who are the initials? Because she asked who the initials were.
Yeah, the initials are mine for middle name.
Okay.
Okay, no, this has JS and JT.
Yeah, it's my initials.
Y'all can't be confusing me like that. You know I'm an old woman. I can't be dealing.
I apologize. Yeah, sorry, sorry about that.
Okay then. Thank you. We're gonna go on.
You
Try
good,
to
Miss Linda?
finish it. I understand it. Okay.
All right. Good deal. All right.
Okay. I will. Bye.
All right. So I'm gonna. Okay. So you finished on that.
Okay. Did I give you the right one?
No,
Oh, this
one
one.
right now. Okay. So then these are your numbers. So now that we got the contract settled, so you just know that they changed the contract. Or initialed on those changes. This is the settlement statement. That's the numbers. So that's what you're getting back that you've agreed upon. This is the money that you're getting back.
Okay, so my son is supposed to get this.
Yes. Whoever the funds are going to, that's what you're getting back.
Hey, look, just because I love to cook doesn't mean I don't know my baseball legends.
What is this to? Okay, can you read that for me?
Okay. So this is your balance due to seller 262. That's how much money you're getting back.
Okay, but you're selling it for 265. How is it 262?
So they probably took out taxes. So you're going to be responsible for property taxes from January 1st up until today. And then maybe,
Oh, you know what? Miscellaneous charges, taxes 1, county taxes. I paid the taxes all except like $300 and some dollars.
usually when you pay taxes, it's for the previous year.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, the previous year.
I
So
paid them.
what you're being paid for is this current. What you're paying now is this current year. Unless there was unless there's back taxes.
No, it's not any
Okay.
back taxes.
That part I won't know. So I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't get the numbers for that.
New restaurants that open up here in Bright Shore.
Total is
Great
265.
job, Dave. See you at the next practice. Wow.
Let me, you know what? This is my son. My son took he's disabled, and he took his 401 and bought that property.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want them to just
Everybody pays property taxes.
yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is he was selling it for 275.
Yes, ma'am.
200 and what? It's 2,000, 265,000.
Mm-hmm.
And he agreed upon it after because he was selling it for 275,000.
Yes, ma'am.
And which is, the property out here is really expensive now.
Yes, ma'am. But what I'm explaining is that when you buy and sell, especially to investors, you're still going to be responsible for your taxes. So if you had like a mortgage on the property, the property looks like it's free and clear. There's no mortgage.
Yeah.
So if there was a mortgage, you would be responsible for the mortgage. You would be responsible for the taxes. If there were any liens, like a IRS lien, a HOA lien, like a just contractor lien, anything, that would be on the seller. It would not be on the buyer. So you would get whatever's left over. So that's what that difference is coming from.
Well, I guess 2,000, nothing to cry over, but
Yeah, that
I have to give my nephew money for finding him a place, and
Yeah, the investors usually don't pay.
yeah, it's
My dad always pushed us to be number one. So I applied that not only to baseball, but to every aspect of my life.
You missed it, don't you?
I'm sorry, I'm giving you. I'm not.
No, I
trying to
do.
give
I
you-
do. I do mostly investor transactions, so that's how I know.
Oh, thank you. You sound like you know what you're
That's how I
doing.
know. This is about 75% of my transactions come from investors. So that's how I know.
Oh, okay.
I'm asking myself for a long time.
So this is just saying that the buyer is going to do a double close, and you agree to that. That just means that they're going to buy it and sell it to somebody else.
Okay, but
That was an intimidating prospect.
okay, you want to buy it and sell it?
Yeah, it just means that they're going to buy it and sell it to somebody else.
Something that really stuck with me. He said, in the end, you only regret the chances you never took.
Spoken like a man who's taking his share of chances.
Okay, let's call for in.
And then today's date. Today is 2/22/22. 2/22/22.
So that's definitely what we should serve at this year's Taste.
So this is your nephew's home.
No, it's
It's
my,
your home.
It's my son that came in here.
It's his home.
It's his home,
Okay, but your nephew lives there.
but he bought it as an investment when he had a stroke, and
Okay.
so that's why he's selling because we getting older and we can't really help him with it anymore.
Okay, so the TIN is your social security number. This is a tax form, and I'll kind of help you how to answer the questions. Like, I can't tell you how to answer, but I can kind of guide you on what answer would probably be best to look at.
And why do they need my social security number?
Because they're going to report this to the IRS. So any sales with the title company, if it's over a certain dollar amount, they have to report it to the IRS.
Okay, and how much he has to pay?
It just
I know you
depends.
don't know it.
It just
but-
depends. So if it's over $250,000, your net or your proceeds, they have to report it to the IRS.
Oh, okay.
And how it's taxed, I don't know. That part I don't understand. That's not my area of expertise.
Oh, okay. And
Whatever the morning brings, sip your sunshine with 100% vitamin C. Tropicana.
It's really been a gift having Mom live with us. But as a nurse, my training told me she needed more help than I could provide. So I connected with a place for Mom. My senior living advisor understood our unique situation. She quickly recommended communities and set up tours. A place for Mom helped us get to a decision. And now Mom is so well cared for. Our service comes at no cost to your family. Connect with us today.
Every new day offers opportunities to connect, chances to motivate and inspire, moments to express well-deserved thank yous and congratulations, with products that bring smiles, celebration, and long-lasting impressions. There's certainty in that. 4imprint gives you that certainty with
Do you need help, Miss Linda?
products and
yeah.
Okay. So did you put your social security in where it says TIN?
connection starts at 4imprint.com.
I don't understand that.
That's your tax identification number.
When I get the you mean for the taxes I paid on it?
No, when you sell something, the money that you get back from that sale may be taxed. So because it's a possibility that it could be taxed, the title company has to report it. If they don't report it, they get in trouble.
Okay,
So
I understand.
yeah, so that all they're saying is just fill out this form and we'll submit it for reporting.
Okay, so but it says here,
or change the residence for under $250,000 or less. So that's already false.
Yeah.
So on number 3, you'll write true. That is true. You did not use it for business or rentals because your son was living there. You didn't have a tenant. And then on 4, you sold it for more than $250,000. So that one's going to be false.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm calling to come get, this is my phone. I'm taking care of some business right now. Okay, call me.
And on number 5 and 6 and 7, these are for investors. So it's going to say during the 5-year period ending on the date of the sale of the residence, did you acquire that property like in a 1031 exchange?
I don't even know what that means.
So that's true. Because a 1031 exchange is like what an investor will use to buy a property, and then instead of paying taxes on the sale of that property, they'll take that money and put it directly into another property.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's going to be true. You did not.
Okay.
And then on number 6, there has been no period of non-qualified use, meaning business, on the property. So did you use the property for any non-qualified use?
No.
So that's true. You did not. So number 5 and 6 is true.
Thank you.
And then before you give me this page, please don't forget your TIN, your social security number. All right, and so this last one is just saying the same thing. Did you use the property as a 1031 exchange? And the answer is NA.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not applicable.
Oh, no. Okay.
And then you'll sign and date. You'll sign and date. All right. This is debts and liens. So it'll be easier if I ask you the questions and then you just go back and fill it in. Number 1 is there anybody staying, occupying, or leasing the property that has claim to the title besides you?
No.
Okay, so you'll put none, N-O-N-E.
Right here, N-O-N-E.
So there's nobody that has claim to the title besides you. And then number 2, have you made any major repairs on the property, or is there any unpaid air conditioners, water heaters, plumbing fixtures?
No.
So
nothing.
you'll put N-O-N-E. And then number 3 is, have you made any major repairs in the last 3 to 6 months? Like a roof, like any major construction, any major contracting, plumbing, things like that.
We did new with the freeze. We had to do.
You had the new pipes. That was 6 months ago. Last 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, a year. The freeze was in
A year
February.
ago.
It was
Last February.
No, yes, when the freeze came, the Texas freeze.
Last year, February, or this?
Yeah,
February?
last year.
Okay, so that's been paid for, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then we're talking about repairs in the last 3 to 6 months that may not pop up at the courthouse.
Oh, okay.
So you're gonna put none, N-O-N-E.
I hope today's experience.
And then number 4 is asking, do you have any loans on the property outside of a mortgage, or any like past due HOA fees, taxes? So you'll put none, N-O-N-E. And then number 6 down at the bottom is just asking, are there any judgments or lawsuits?
No.
So then put N-O-N-E.
On number 6.
Yes, ma'am.
She reminded me of that important lesson.
Okay. And then this is the signature page for it. All right. And that's it. So this one here is your marital status affidavit.
Okay, I need to put.
I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna take this one back and then switch that one out.
Okay.
So you're gonna fill out the top part, and it's gonna ask you, I am married to, I am widowed, I am divorced, or I've never been married.
Oh, I just put my husband's name on here.
So you'll put your husband's name. I'm married to, and then continuously married since.
For the rest of the life.
Oh, this one says, I'm the owner of Vario of property.
Thanks.
So, I assume.
Okay, number 3.
I'm married
Okay,
to.
I'm married to. Put his full name
His
over
first
here.
and last name is fine.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Come on, Caleb, that's not fair. You know what I'm saying. And you had a chance to taste it.
And it was delightful.
Well, thank you very much.
You know, it tastes just a wee bit better.
And have been continuously since
I didn't know you were
we
gonna
were
say
married. So long ago. 1967. 1960.
I'm the new owner and manager.
You'll fall in love with the cuisine.
I'm a single. I am a single person and have never been married.
Oh no, it's only one option. And then you'll put where you lived in the last 10 years. So put all your home addresses.
Okay,
Or
just those 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lane Rocco.
Oh no.
Welcome to
Yeah, there's 3 altogether. Because we married, we lived in it.
In the last 10 years?
Oh, no.
Yeah, just wherever you lived in the last 10 years.
Okay.
play like a pro. Now let's fight stage like a pro.
I'll just put this one address, just the main address.
Okay.
Or should I put Bland?
Number 1 selling oxy.
Either or.
Okay.
Brazil oxy.
Because my nephew's still there. You know. Yeah, I just put my regular address. Yeah.
Allergies don't have to be scary.
At
Spray
the
Flonase
phone.
daily stops
Oh,
your body from
addresses.
overreacting to allergens
So I
for
just
season
put
long.
Bland, Rosen, Smolix and Bland.
Hi, I'm Kayla.
Because it says more than one resident.
Yeah, and wherever you lived in the last 10 years.
Okay.
You taste that bacon, you get that smoky flavor with that sweetness from the brown sugar. So you just get sweet, savory, and it all blends together into this perfect bite.
Hey, I'm Couture, and the little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A mac and cheese is it kind of melts in your mouth. So you know it's creamy, cheesy, and delicious. This gooey mac makes me cheese every time.
With Alive multivitamins by Nature's Way, you won't be defined by time. You'll own every minute of it. Discover how you can age vibrantly with Alive.
It's our ultimate Sleep Number event on the Sleep Number 360 smart bed. It senses your movements and automatically adjusts to relieve pressure points, and it's temperature balancing, so you both sleep just right. And now save 50% on the Sleep Number 360 limited edition smart bed, plus 0% interest for 48 months on all smart beds. Ends Monday.
Hey, Johnny Labuda here. Hashtag Prime 500. How does she do it? By refueling the stock.
Okay, okay, when he finalizes it, where does he get his money from? The title company or?
Yes, sir. And the title company will be the one to send any funds.
Okay.
But they're going to send them to you because you're the person signing off on them.
Yes.
Okay.
But you know what? At first, I wanted to send it to my credit union, but I'd rather have a check and I'll take it because after I don't want to give my routing number out anymore.
That's fine. I get it.
Okay.
You have the option to go pick it up or they'll send it to you.
Get their works relief today. Available in stores everywhere.
Hi, I'm Linda, and I lost 80 pounds on Nutrisystem.
All right. And so this is your payoff agreement. This is just saying that the title company is going to pay off everything tied to the property. So if there's a mortgage, if there's liens, if there's taxes, if there's HOA, they're going to pay everything off first, and then whatever's left over comes to you.
Okay.
Nutrisystem has changed my life for the better.
Call or go online to get started and get a free week of New Protein shakes. Controls hunger for up to 3 hours.
Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, a principled conservative fighting for Texas.
Running for Lieutenant Governor.
All right. And so this is the tax agreement. This is just saying, we talked about this earlier, so you're going to be responsible for taxes from January 1st up until today, and then the buyer is going to be responsible tomorrow until the end of the year. So it's just letting you know, like, the taxes are split.
Okay. For this year.
Yes.
Okay.
I am giving him my complete and total endorsement.
Dan Crenshaw served his country as a Navy SEAL. Now he's one of the most effective conservatives in Congress. Crenshaw introduced legislation to stop Joe Biden's vaccine mandates.
Okay. And so this is a closing disclosure affidavit. This is from the title company. It's just disclosures that they have to go through you with, go with through you. You're the seller, so you're only going to initial on 2 of them. The first one that you're going to initial on is the title insurance. They're just saying that they're only going to put the title insurance that's on your contract for the transaction. So if there's no title insurance, they're not going to insure it, but they're not going to like upgrade it or downgrade it.
Oh, okay.
In any way. They're only going to use what's in your contract agreement.
Okay. So I initial with sellers.
Yes, ma'am. You're going to initial on the seller side.
I'm proud to be backed by Senator Ted Cruz and the political arm of the House Freedom Caucus. I'll have a conservative voting record in Congress. I'll represent.
All right, and then this one right here for the tax expirations, we talked about that one again. As a seller, you're just saying, I understand the taxes are going to be prorated only for the time that I own the property.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. You lost it.
And then you're going to sign down at the bottom.
Oh, okay. I'm so nervous.
You're fine.
I don't want to.
All right, and so this is errors and omissions. So you just have to sign here, and if there's something wrong with the documents, the title company will reach out to you to make corrections that are needed. So like if there's something misspelled on the documents or they have like the wrong information, they'll make adjustments and then send it back to you.
But not in the field. My years of coaching will prove to you that I know how to motivate.
Okay. And so this is another IRS form. On this one here, you're going to print your first name, middle initial, last name, and then you'll put your social security number right there.
Okay. When I haven't done my taxes for this year.
No,
so this is for
okay. when they report it. She's actually just texting me now, let me know to let her know when I'm finished.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to drop it to them before they close. No, it's
try
fine.
to get a little fast. I need to print. I'll sign it.
No, you're gonna print. So at the top where it says seller's name, you'll print your name, your middle initial, and your last name.
No rest for the weary, huh? I didn't even hear you come in last night. I was prepping for the festival and getting ready for today's lunch and dinner menu at the restaurant.
Wow, you really are firing on all cylinders these days.
And then you're gonna put your social security number here.
I gotta be honest, Gabby. I've never seen you look so happy. I mean it. It's as if you took over that restaurant thinking you'd turn it around,
And then down at the bottom, you're gonna put your mailing address. So where it says mailing address, do you see it right there? Yes.
I think you seem to have brought out the softer side in Caleb. That speech on the field yesterday really had me in tears.
There's those great moments of humility, when he shows that and honesty that have me wondering if deep down inside there's actually like a very sweet day waiting to come out.
Well, I like to think that there's a better version inside all of us.
I saw it in you.
Okay, and then you'll sign. You're gonna be the transferor.
Quite a difference in the place. Sure like what I see.
And then today's date is 2/22/22. 2/22/22. All right, and so this is a request for a remote notary. And we are almost there.
You never really gave me a chance to show it. But that's my fault. Okay, but moving forward.
Okay, it says check here. I'm supposed to check it if I'm using you.
No, ma'am. That's if you're using a separate company.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And so this is your warranty deed. So the warranty deed just says that, hey, I'm on title as owner of the property, and I'm giving my title to you, the buyer. And I'm just going to assure you, from the best of my knowledge, that there's nothing on there that's going to come back like a lien or something. So right there, you're going to put your mailing address. Only on this top box, this one down here, leave that one blank.
Okay, I'll put my mailing only up here. My mailing address.
And you'll do 2 lines. So do the street and then do Houston, Texas.
Reminding me there's never too late to start pursuing.
Well, regardless of whether you get it, do me a favor. Keep this new Caleb around. I'm really starting to like him.
Yeah. All right, back to work.
And then this is the signature page of the deed.
I sign up here. Where's my
Yes,
name?
ma'am, above your name.
Serio, go home. I'll clean up.
I don't mind staying, Chef.
I want you to have a good night's sleep so you are ready to go for the festival tomorrow. Come on.
Got it, Chef.
Okay. And then this is contact information. So this is just how the title company can reach you if they need to change your documents or just even let you know, hey, your money is ready. You're going to put your phone number and email address. The email address is is who they can send the documents to. Do you have an email address or do you use your sons or nephews? Okay, you have one,
My
perfect.
grandbaby.
Okay.
Okay, put my email here.
Yes, ma'am. So you put your email address and then your phone number.
Wow. A genuine compliment followed by another.
Oh, you know what? They have one right here on it. Here it is on the contract too.
My email address. Oh, okay. Yeah, this. Okay, that's my IRA Linda 702.
Look, I know I've probably been a bit of a handful for you to deal with these past few weeks, but I just wanted you to know that watching you create all of this.
Okay. And then a phone number for them to reach you.
At the time.
Yes, ma'am.
To take a look at my own life.
Caleb, I think that's the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me. Since you're being honest, I don't think I would have something this to this restaurant so quickly had a rattled me.
Yeah, I tend to have a real knack for that. Well, we both have a good day ahead of us.
All right. And then last but not least, this is how you want your money. So you said you wanted a check. That's going to be down at the bottom. You have the option to go pick it up from the title company yourself. You're just going to put your phone number so they can call you and let you know when it's ready for pickup. Or you can have them mail it to you or overnight it to you.
What do you think is the best?
I would go pick it up in person.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So I'm here with Mrs. Linda. We just signed a seller transaction for her today. And Miss Linda?
And I just want to say she's so helpful and thank you very much for sending her.
All right.
I give her a 10, 11, and 12.
Yeah, we got it done. We got it done. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I just finished the seller transaction for an investor property. I kind of knew there was going to be some issues. I just knew pulling in that this was going to be an interesting one, and it was. We had to call the buyer and clear up why he changed the contract on the seller. She was not happy about that at all. And then she was kind of skeptical about giving her personal information, which I agree with. I don't think that's a horrible thing. I get it. I get where she's coming from. So it went pretty smooth. I had to get kind of firm and authoritative, but she was very grateful for the transaction. And I mean, to say we got it done, so that's all that matters, is we got it done, and we got it done in a good time frame. So again, follow me for more.